Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Thanks everyone for your well wishes, and I am feeling better. I am still coughing though. It's been about 2 weeks, but I am feeling better. My energy levels have been picking up, and but wow, it's just been a draining past couple weeks. I am still coughing a little bit, but hopefully in a couple days I'll be back to normal, back to 100%. I'm probably feeling about 90% now. Huge news for Silverback. But before we get into that, a lot of people have been asking me about Cycle Fanatix merch, so we finally got it. If you go to www.cycle-fanatix.com, if you hit the shop, everything is there. You could see, so we have hats, stickers, keychains. Let me show you guys what we have. So we have Cycle Fanatix hats, flex fit, trucker style. We have a 3-inch logo, Cycle Fanatix. We have black stitched keychains, Cycle Fanatix, as well as Cycle Fanatix, the other logo. That's about 7 inches long. So we have everything in the shop. It's there. If you could support somehow, that'd be great, just by purchasing something. So this way we could try, obviously, to make the best videos possible for you guys. The money just goes right back to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Anyway, stay tuned on the next video, what's under the cover, because that's something new for the channel. Pretty excited about it. But today's video is not about that. I also have the Legends suspension, which I'm going to show you guys, but not in this video. Excuse me. So this is what's happening. Everybody's been waiting on a update. I haven't really been posting anything. I just edited the videos, leftover videos from Americade, which was 2 weeks ago, because like I said, I've just been sick. I haven't really been feeling it, haven't been up to it. I'm sure you guys understand and know that feeling. I just haven't been in the mood to do anything. But next week, we're going to hit it hard with the videos. But today's video is pretty cool and pretty interesting. So I talked to Dave a couple days ago, and this is what's happening with Silverback. So when Dave did the stage 2, the cam change on it, just the stage 2, which was when I purchased the bike back in last year, back in October, probably about a year ago. So he did the 475 cam, and we put on, obviously, the Chromeworks exhaust and a tune. We checked run out at that time, and it was about 2 thousandths, I believe, on the crank. So that's when I was going to go to a gear drive, but obviously I decided not to. Dave talked me out of it because the stock crank on an M8 moves because it's not a solid piece. So keep that in mind. There was about 2 thousandths tolerance, right? Run out. So now when we did the 128 build, he checked run out it again, and run out was at 5 thousandths. So that means it moved a little more. So now when the motor just blew, he checked run out again, and it's at 7 thousandths, which is still kind of at that point where it's on the verge of, should we leave it or not? You can, but installing a brand new 128 on the motor and possibly, like I said, doing a stage 4 head, we're talking about almost 170 horsepower the bike's going to have. Dave told me basically he's worried about that. He's worried about the crank moving. So here's the thing. So a couple options. That's going to be obviously the weakest point in the engine, the bottom end, which is the crank. So we discussed possibly pitting it and welding it. We also discussed the possibility of a new crank. So let me talk about something else really quick. Dan over at Zippers, they have the oil samples. They actually sent out the oil samples to get analyzed. We're still waiting on that. And Dan over at Zippers, they just been super busy. I guess backlogged with so much work. So it's just taking a little longer, which I understand these days. So you know, we're gonna have to wait to see what kind of combination as far as heads. Are they going to hook me up with a set of stage 4 heads and a cam and the 128? Is it still going to have to be, will it be able to be rebored, or will we need a new 128 jugs? So we're still waiting on that information. But as far as the crank goes, I am definitely not putting that motor back together with almost 170 horsepower with a stock crank. There's no way. I told Dave, we can't do this, because definitely the bottom end is gonna disintegrate. If it moved from 2 to 5 to 7 thousandths already, with the added probably 20 to 25 more horsepower and I don't know, 15 foot-pounds of torque, 20 foot-pounds of torque, I don't know if it's going to be able to withstand it. If the crank goes, the motor's going to be wiped, and obviously that's a no-no. That's bad. So we're not going to do that. So what we're going to do is, right now, Dave's in talks with Dark Horse Crankworks. Hopefully we can get a new crank, a Dark Horse crank for Silverback, for the engine. So we'll have the new crank, hopefully. Brand new crank, solid piece crank, ain't going anywhere. We're gonna have hopefully the new 128 jugs, stage 4 zippers, stage 4 heads and combo and cam combo. So now we'll actually have basically the entire engine is gonna be bulletproof. So as far as that's going to be great. Then I won't have to worry about, obviously, the crank moving on us, and everything will kind of, like I said, be bulletproof. We are going with the Zippers chain drive kit. That's already been ordered. So the only weak link on the bike is going to be the transmission. So I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to reach out to a few companies to see maybe if they would like to work with Cycle Fanatix to get a heavy duty 6-speed trans for Silverback. So we're gonna have to see, but that's the only weak link that we're gonna have left. So we're gonna work on that. But I just wanted to give you an update as far as the engine goes. There will be a solid crank in Silverback. So we're still waiting, like I said, from the word from Dan over at Zippers Performance. Once he has all that information and Dave has the information from Dark Horse Crankworks, we're going to be able to come back to you guys with a solid update as far as exactly what's happening. But that's what's happening so far. The bike, all the parts are going to be painted, I guess, soon, but I have to pick them up. Chad told me over at Hampton's Designs, probably about mid-December. So I'm hoping the bike is going to be ready fully. I'm going to say probably January, beginning of February. That's when Silverback will be coming back. So I'll pick the parts up mid-December. I'll go drop them off. Obviously, we have the holidays. I don't expect or want to rush anybody. You know, obviously, family comes first. Silverback is second. But then after the holidays, we'll start it up again. And hopefully Dave, at that point in time, hopefully he'll have the parts before Christmas. And I don't know, because we're only not even mid-October. So we still have another 2 months for me to pick up the pieces from Hampton's Designs. So we have some time. But you figure about another 2-3 months, Silverback should be back on the road. And trust me when I tell you guys, I cannot wait. It's driving me crazy. So there's a lot of things that I've been thinking about. I'm tiling my bathroom, so my guys are actually, I don't know if you can hear the tile saw, but we're gonna push through this video. But there's a lot of things I've been thinking about Silverback as far as this. It's going to come back with the baddest paint job, sickest paint job that you could possibly have on a bike, professionally done by Hampton's Designs. It's gonna have a 128, hopefully stage 4, new crank, 170 horsepower almost probably, chain drive. The bike is gonna be immaculate. It's gonna be basically a show quality bike. So we're gonna be obviously using it for all kind of obviously cycle Fanatix events. We're gonna be using it for meet and greets. We're gonna be using it for ride videos still and all that. But we need something possibly in the spring to obviously take in a lot of those miles that I don't have to put on Silverback, if that makes any sense. Because the bike is literally, it's gonna be, like I said, a show quality bike. It's gonna be worth a lot of money, and I don't want to destroy it with 10,000 miles a year, because that's the type of riding we do. We ride a lot. So we might get something else leaning towards the Road King in the spring, leaning towards the Road King. So we'll probably be doing a build on that and having that, the Road King and the Road Glide on the channel. So this way I could put the brunt of the miles on the Road King. Obviously we'll have some engine work done to that, but we'll be putting the brunt of the miles on the Road King, and obviously having Silverback for those major events, for meet and greets, gatherings, stuff like that, you know. Gotta take care of it so it lasts several years at least. So that's what's happening with that. We have that I'm going to unveil very shortly. Amazing machine. And I'm gonna go over the Legend suspension, what I got from them. That's also gonna go on the bike. So that's what's happening with the engine. Solid crank, Dark Horse Crankworks, hopefully. But definitely, no matter what, it's going to have a solid crank in the motor. So this way, at least the engine is bulletproof. It's going to be strong. I don't have to worry about anything busting it up. We have a oil cooler fan going on, as well as the love jugs, which I bought and I have. So we're gonna have 2 fans running on the bike. So I'm not gonna be worried about overheating it at all. So it's gonna be sick. Paint job, engine, chain drive. Wow, what else? Yeah, I mean, what else is there? I mean, it's gonna be basically the entire bike. So thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. Like I said, feeling a lot better. And hopefully in the next couple days, I'll be 100%, and I'm going to start pumping out the content. Just bear with me, please, because I know Silverback's not here. I don't have, obviously, Silverback to do the videos on. But once it comes back in about 3 months, it's going to go ape shit. Silverback shit. It's going to be nuts. The channel's going to go nuts. Everybody's going to go nuts. Everybody can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to have it back. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be powerful. Better than ever. All right, guys. So do me a favor. Go to www.cycle-fanatics.com. Get yourself some merch. I truly appreciate it. Get yourself also entered to win the 2021 Sport Glide. I'm going to do another video about that if people don't know about it. It's a 2021 Sport Glide. It has a lot of Zero 3D upgrades on it already. We're going to be talking about what's happening to that bike in the next couple days. So that's about it. Love you guys. Peace out. And I'll see you guys later. Ciao.